See how I switched it up then? We got lost in the car on the way there, so we went on the wrong side of the mountain, but it ended up being cool because we found a waterfall, which was somewhat better, and we got to throw the egg into the waterfall, which was quite exciting. Oeuf, or Oeuf, if you're French, is an experience. It's a coming-of-age story about eggs, demigods, mountains, and the pursuit of satisfaction amidst the crushing existential immensity of this life. It's a film about a guy trying to bury an egg on a mountain. My good friend Samuel Marino needed to go on a location scout, and he asked me if I could drive him. And I was like, okay. Unbeknownst to him, I brought along two actors and we made it into a film. Yeah, we just went out with no particular plan in mind, except for we had 3 normal eggs and 1 boiled egg. And we were like, what can we do with this? We wanted to see if we could just make something on the fly, and it did become quite a powerful, tactile, visceral film. When I was younger, I used to play a lot of games where you start off with like a couple of peasants wandering about, you chop wood, you make fires, you build a city, and at the end you have like an empire. You get to have complete control of every like facet of like how you can become like an architect of something. I've always really enjoyed that. And I think directing is kind of the same as that, it's analogous to that in a way, because you do have control over the different elements of something in order to create some kind of emotional reaction at the end when somebody watches something. I think directing is mainly just about keeping the momentum and the energy up. It's not necessarily about having any idea of what it is in mind or a vision. It's just about being a catalyst for everyone else to create something and get the best out of other people. There's nothing worse, and I've seen people do this on sets, there's nothing worse than saying to an actor, no, you should do it like this, and then showing them how they should walk or do the scene instead of just letting them live it. Like, that's the worst thing ever. Because you're not existing in real life, you're existing in the image inside your head. We got lost in the car on the way there, so we went on the wrong side of the mountain, but it ended up being cool because we found a waterfall, which was somewhat better, and we got to throw the egg into the waterfall, which was quite exciting. You never stress out when things go wrong that much because it's just all about the problem-solving aspect of it. Like, filmmaking is just problem-solving, I find. And like, you can plan as much as you can, like storyboard, or like fully have a script set out, but ultimately everything's gonna go wrong and you've got to find it on the day still. I think the best thing about making this project was the reaction that I got in the Odeon when we screened it, because a lot of people laughed, and that was fun. Yeah, it was nice to get some kind of weird dopamine rush out of people liking your work. I learned in this project that I should probably let go a bit and not trying to have some weird control over everything, because I feel like that can often ruin things. A watched pot never boils. You can watch my film, Oeuf, at this link here. Please subscribe to Screenology. We need your support more than ever.